Hey, what's going on, guys, and welcome back. Today we're going to be going over some more Monster Taming games for the Nintendo Switch that are currently in the works. That said, if you haven't seen the previous two videos that I put out, one of which goes over 20 Monster Taming games for the Switch, whilst the other goes over 10, I do highly recommend checking them out. I really did think that we got through all of them with the first two videos totaling at 30 Monster Taming games, but since we've had more recent developments, I've been able to add 5 more to the list. These are all games which have not yet released. Some are coming out sooner than others, but I do believe most, if not all of them, will be major players in the Monster Taming scene moving forward. So with all that being said, make sure to sit back, relax, and let's dive right in. Alright, so first up on our list is Monster Harvest, a self-described monster collecting and farming game with a twist. In this game, you actually grow your crops and then take the crops into battle as they mutate into monsters, of course. With the way you obtain your monsters being focused around the farming itself, you can mutate these crops and then subsequently create several monster variants. Throughout your adventures, you'll be able to explore the world of Planimal Point, discover dangerous caves, craft various items to aid you in your journey, and even acquire mounts. The game does feature turn-based battles with regards to its monsters, so it's always fun as well. This one will be available on August 19th. Now, we don't have a specific release date for Nexomon, however, we were teased that it is coming soon, and it has been further teased that this soon is this year. Regulars on this channel will know that I am no stranger to the Nexomon franchise, and with the original Nexomon coming to Switch and other consoles, I'm very excited. For those that don't know, Nexomon is the prequel to Nexomon Extinction and was previously only available on mobile and Steam, but was recently revealed to be coming to consoles. Nexomon is a monster taming Pokemon-like RPG, really focused on its story and characters much more than your typical monster taming game. Explore the vibrant world of Nexomon, thousands of years before the events of Extinction, and go up against Omnicron, the king of Nexomon, who has harbored ill will towards humans, and thus wants to eradicate them. Throughout your journey, you'll meet various characters that will aid you, a lot of quirky moments, and honestly, if you're a fan of Nexomon Extinction, you'll be right at home with Nexomon 1. When we do get an official release date, I will keep you guys updated, so definitely subscribe to the channel if you're not already, as I will be covering this extensively. Monster Tribe is a very interesting monster taming game in that it takes many creative liberties in diverting from the usual norm. You can explore this gorgeous pixel world in any way that you want because it is an open world game, and in doing such, you'll have to gather various resources in order to summon and command various monsters in battle. The game's theme takes inspiration from various indigenous tribes and will explore themes of technology versus nature. Another very interesting mechanic is the battling system, which features a 3x2 grid and team fights. Certain attacks will have different effects and spread on different areas of the grid accordingly, and you'll have to sort of strategically build your team and subsequently base their attacks off of that. The monsters are also obtained by defeating them in combat and then subsequently acquiring the DNA of said monster and gathering resources in order to essentially summon one for yourself. This is definitely an interesting mechanic as it gets a player more familiar with each monster before obtaining them, as you might have to battle one a few times before you can get the corresponding DNA. Overall, this is a project that I am pretty excited for, and I'm looking forward to seeing more information as it comes. This is slated for the first half of 2022. Coromon is definitely another game that is no stranger to this channel, as we've been covering it ever since I started making YouTube videos, and was the second monster taming game outside of Pokemon, of course, that I've ever covered. Much like Nexomon, Coromon is a Pokemon-like monster taming RPG with turn-based combat and a story-driven focus. Coromon does, however, set itself apart in that it has a unique potential system that actually affects what your Coromon will look like. Each Coromon has 3 different variants in which they come in. There's the standard, the potent, and the perfect variants. These different versions of the same Coromon actually refer to the potential of the Coromon itself, so the more potential a Coromon has, the more likely that it will be one of these different colored forms. Once it reaches a certain threshold, it will be a potent Coromon, which are between a certain range of potential values, and at perfect stats or perfect IVs if you're a Pokemon fan, it will take the appearance of its perfect form. This to me is a remedy for the Pokemon situation of finding shinies that have terrible stats. Because potent and perfect Coromon are inherently the ones with good stats, finding a Coromon that is the perfect variant, aka the shiny, is inherently the good one, so you'll never have a bad shiny Coromon. If you want to get a better understanding of how the potency and shiny systems in this game work, I have 2 videos that might help you with that. Links will be in the description. Coromon will be launching for Nintendo Switch in the first quarter of 2022, and I cannot express how excited I am for it. The 5th game on our list is towards the end of 2023, and that is Laxidaze, a cyberpunk monster taming action RPG inspired by the Persona series. In this world, a tyrannical government continues to oppress its citizens, and you have to traverse the dangerous continent with the help of your various nanim, which are basically like tech-boosted / gene-altered animals, in order to do something about it. You can also choose what kind of class you want to play as, whether you prefer to be a tank, an assassin, or a beastmancer. The game also features various social interactions, just like you'd expect in a Persona game, and it did recently have a Kickstarter campaign which earned over triple its funding goal, and overall just looks like a project you might want to keep your eye on for the distant future. And there you have it, guys. 5 more monster taming games for Nintendo Switch. I really want to say that we have all of them at this point, but definitely let me know if I missed any over the course of this video and the previous 2, or if there are any games that you want to come to Switch that maybe haven't been confirmed just yet. I know for a fact that there are more monster taming games that I haven't covered in these 3 videos that are only coming out in Japan, but other than that, I really do think we got all of them. I'll definitely keep you guys updated if any more games get confirmed for Nintendo Switch, or if we find out about more of them, perhaps we'll end up making a part 4. With that said, if you do enjoy this type of content, specifically regarding the monster taming genre, definitely make sure to like and subscribe. You can also follow me on Twitter at GymLeaderEd. Check out my subscriber Discord, all links will be in the description. I'll see you guys next time. Peace.